Hey guys, it's Kyle or Vulcan Wolverine. It's Sunday morning at about 8 o'clock. I'm at my parents' house because they went to Florida. I wanted to go with them, but I was too worried that I would be hit there harder. I just want to show you the sky as I woke up and got outside. I mean, it's a chemical sky. Look at the chemtrails. This is over my parents' house. Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. They hit me really hard last night because I wasn't under my enclosure. I have fortifications. I have like buffering stuff at my house that's helping the remote stuff. But yeah, since I fell asleep on my parents' couch last night, they hit my chest really hard. My head. I hear the guy on V2K saying, it doesn't matter anymore, it doesn't matter anymore. You take him out, kind of like a military thing, like a military killing. This is the sky. I don't want to scare anybody. My stalking's gotten pretty vicious. I was on a conference call last night, and it was just like a bunch of people trying to figure things out. We're close. We gotta do activism. We gotta protest. I'm at that point where I don't have a choice. They're gonna do it, and they're gonna do it until they get caught. So look at that. I mean, look. Those aren't clouds. That's all chemtrails right there. It's like a dust, a chemical vapor. It's falling all down on my parents' house in this neighborhood. Look at that. Oh, they're making some right now. In the background. I just woke up, so I'm not doing too good. It takes me about 2 hours to kind of shake it off. The torture in the night. From the V2K and the ELF. Remote neural monitoring while you sleep. So I just wanted to show you all this quick video above me, right above my parents' house. I haven't seen them in a while. I've noticed an increase in chemtrails and police caravanning me, like in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what precipitated it. I guess he thinks he's hit me hard. I think when he thinks I'm wounded, then he increases those things, like the police and stuff like that. He must lie to him and up the violence when they think they are hurting me more. It's really not the worst it's been. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you all that. I'm not gonna talk much because I kinda gotta recuperate a little bit. Did you see how much this is? I mean, look at that. I mean, look how it spreads out. The dusting, and it just comes down on the neighborhood. There's something wrong with this country and this world, definitely. A genocide program all around the world. Killing people in their beds. Torturing them in their beds. That's really happening. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. You can hear the jets in the background. I guess maybe I'll keep the video on the drive home because I'm gonna go check my house. Checked it last night before I came back here, just to make sure he wasn't coming in and pulling my plugs or anything like that, to make the frequency stronger, his signal stronger over my buffering devices, which do work a lot. it's just not enough, because he has, I guess all I can say is like military strength of the weapons. That's all I could really describe it as. Just very powerful military weapons, directed energy weapons. I definitely didn't do anything. So they're going for torture and murder. Can't turn myself in for anything because I didn't do anything. Can't give this guy any information because I have none to give. Can't surrender because I was surrendered when he started killing me. I was in my private home. Look at that. I mean, that is just dust. It's all coming down on this house. So I've got to get some Epsom salt. I'm out of Epsom salt. Maybe that's why they're doing this more. I ran out of Epsom salt. And I know this probably isn't just for me. There are many targeted individuals in my city. There's actually a meeting in New Orleans around where I live soon, and I'm going to be going to that. I'm going to be doing a lot of activism and protesting. Because if we don't, these people will keep doing this. Gotta stop it. It's death. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kind of keep it on as I drive to my house. See if there's any vehicular stalking. Probably will be, because I don't think they can communicate fast enough. I just woke up, and excuse my shaky voice. They got me pretty bad, during the night. But I'm not in that enclosure. I wish my parents understood that. My parents are just angry at me. Dad kind of gives me some looks, like he's like, you need to get stuff done, and we're trying to, get some of my personal stuff done, and he'll just give me kind of angry, disappointed looks, being murdered at night. It's horrifying. My parents don't know. My mom actually, she's bought me tabletop defenders, believe in me or not, and so they both supported me. If they knew what was going on, they could support me better, though. I'd have a lot of friends fighting on my side. That's the sad thing about this. My friends, my family don't know. They don't believe me. They still support me. So I'm going to try and, because these conference calls have been really good. Hearing people, do their legal battles and kind of searching for, searching to see if they have implants or whatever. I'm of the theory, I've had surgeries and dental work, but I really am of the theory that they don't need implants to do this, and I think people might be wasting their time looking for them, because, they can do it with or without implants anyway, so you get your implant out, and then they can just, basically search out your frequency, hit you on radar or satellite, because they're pinpointing your frequency and then hitting you. That's what my theory is, though. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about this. I know as much as 7 years of being tortured by it, or 6 years of being tortured by it can afford you, but I could be wrong. It could. I've had tons of dental work and surgery, so yeah, it could be that they hit me at. Well, I guess if they pinpoint you, then it'd be easy to hit you anywhere. But I don't know. I've done enough research to know that it's biofrequencies. It's the frequency that your brain puts out, and that now they have good enough technology to send a signal out and to pinpoint you, and then send another signal out to hurt you. It's all done with frequencies. So no vehicular stalking that I see right now. Better get my seatbelt on. Tons of chemtrails in the sky. They just started chemtrailing, not me, but the city. I haven't seen them for a couple months, and just in the last 2 weeks, I've seen a lot. This morning, it's right over my parents' neighborhood, and they're hitting me really hard. I guess he does. That's the times when he thinks he's really got me good. That's when I start seeing a lot of police, and that's when I start seeing a lot of chemtrails. No. One light car still, that's good. I guess Sunday morning, people still at home sleeping. Yeah. It's like when I'm at my house, I must have things set up. I don't hear the EHF because I'm under my enclosure and I've got the buffering stuff, the plates and the plugs, and I'm like right in the middle of it all, so I don't hear the EHF. Then I went to my parents, and like last night, the EHF, the high pitch frequency was so bad it was just splitting my head open. I mean, it was horrendous. There we go, there's one light car coming up. That white car right there, one light car. That's one. I see tons of one light cars everywhere I go. Stops lights on me. We'll see if he stops this light with me videotaping it. That might be something that is a little bit quicker communicated. Well, it's stopping right now, so that could be an if. That's not really proof. So there's definitely an epidemic in our society, in our world. There are people that are holed up in their houses or, whatever, behind their torture stations, and they're, torturing Americans. Most of them women, mothers, daughters, grandmas. Biggest percentage is women. I hear them on these calls. They're warriors, man. They're warriors, and they're fighting. They're going to their city councils. That's what we have to do. We have to protest peacefully, go to our city councils. And these women are powerhouses. I mean, they're learning the law. They're learning their rights and stuff like that. Which really, I mean, these people, you have the right to life. I mean, just under the Constitution, these people are trying to take our right to life. So any other law, stalking laws or rape laws or murder laws, it's like they're not going to follow unless we make them follow them, unless we get hard evidence, and really protest, make people aware of this. And one lady on the conference calls, and I'm going to email her and then try and get their information. She's in California, but I want to get their approval first. And I want to get people grouped up with her because she is a warrior. She is just a warrior, and I think she can do a lot of good, especially if she has some people with her, which I think she already does. But I'm gonna email her and put, try and get her information out on my videos so people in California can go and meet up with her because she's really making some waves. It's like she said, it's really important that we get the information out, and it's not just because we're dying. I mean, that is important, because, we are being tortured remotely. We can't go anywhere. We can't get anywhere safe. But this is for the future, too. This is going to affect, if these people get away with this, which I don't think they will. I have complete faith that this is too ugly and too bad to continue. It just can't. And there's so many smart people they picked to target. They've targeted. So, they've really picked a lot of the wrong ones, as I like to say. Picked the wrong one. But you gotta. This is for everybody's future, because everybody's gonna be targeted. There's a one-light car right there coming across. No, that's not a one-light car. Never mind. Jumped the gun on that. But this is gonna be for everybody, because you hear it that if you take one man's freedom, you take everybody's freedom, and they're taking a lot of people's freedom around the world. They're taking their right to life. So if you take one man's right to life, you're really making a hotbed where you can just take anybody's right to life. So this is very serious terrorism. That if we don't stop it, it will, continue on a grander scale. More targeted individuals are targeted every day. So it is. It's a serious thing that we all have to work on, not just for ourselves. I mean, even though that's important, they are murdering us, raping us, mind control, all this stuff. All right, I'm at my house, home sweet home. I love it. It's a great place. Like if there wasn't the guy over there constantly in his house shooting me with directed energy weapons, I would be set. I'd maybe even have a family by now. I don't know. I try not to think about those things. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn it off. We're on like 16 minutes. Only one light car, so yeah, that's not proof right there. Definitely not proof, but it is Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. So when it's early in the morning, especially like Sundays and stuff like that, not a lot of people are out. Alright guys, I'm going to shut it off. I'll see you on the next one. Expect a lot more from me. It's important now. I'm going to do a lot of activism, a lot of protesting, even if my voice is shaking and my chest hurts. Alright guys, I love you. God bless y'all.